Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Tennessee Smokies. The Smokies are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Braylon Marquez will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully his mojo starts turning around.
Now at the plate, Justin Twine. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out. You're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Jordan Milbrath is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Brennan Davis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself at the scoring position to start off the inning.
Into the box now, Chase Strumpf. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Hey, you always want to be the team that jumps out to that early lead and sets the tone. And after back-to-back singles right here in the first inning, that's exactly what this offense is looking to do.
Into the box, Alfonso Rivas. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
When he started this game, giving 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
So now to the plate, Mark Zagunis, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games. It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
At the plate, Charcer Burks. And oh, that gets him on the mound. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Coming to the plate now, Trent Gimbroni. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Zagunis rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Stephen Tarpley comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. In now, Ian Rice. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Batting eighth.
Stepping in, Miguel Silva. He comes into this one just 2 for 12 in the series to this point. A ball and no strikes. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
In there, and it's even. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center. 3rd home run for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Batting ninth. The pitcher.
Stepping in now, Braylon Marquez. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping in, Brennan Davis. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball at his first at bat and didn't miss it.
Hard on the ground towards short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The Smokies lead it 7-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Kevin Vargas. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Pilar Encarnacion, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
One out, nobody on.
Oh,
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hit out towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. 281 the average entering play. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Bryson Brigman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 3 homers and 17 RBIs.
Hey, this guy's got an 80.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Alfonso Rivas.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Oh and 1, here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball. 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Standing in now, Mark Segunas, as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike one. A base hit in his first trip. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
I I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Into the box now, Charcer Birch. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
So now to the plate, Trent Gimbroni pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
At the plate, Ian Rice popped him up. Brigman over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Miguel Silva. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
In the dirt here. Here it comes, 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Hard on the ground towards short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It is now 9-0. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Santiago Chavez. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Now in the box, Stephen Tarpley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch.
0-1's the count.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. At the plate, Justin Twine. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher the chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Braylon Marquez.
The pitcher, Braylon Marquez.
Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
At the plate now, Brennan Davis, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Chase Strumpf. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the 3rd time tonight, he has served up a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season as the blowout continues.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
In now, Alfonso Rivas, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. Hit well on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready to take his hacks again, Mark Segunas, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Oliger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. And there's 1 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Into the box, Nick Banks. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Kevin Vargas.
Standing in now, Kevin Vargas. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Smokies are on top 11-0. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Charcer Burks. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. He'll get it into second. The throw pulls him off the bag.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
So now to the plate, Trent Jimbroni scooped up. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. Into the box, Ian Rice. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a hot shot toward third. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Into the box now, Miguel Silva. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Smokies lead it 14-0. Digging in, Ferrar Encarnacion, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
The center fielder, number 32.
Stepping up to the plate, Victor Mesa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Bryson Brigman. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Chad Smith gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And he's retired, one away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Segunas. He was a ground out victim last time up. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Now to the plate, Charcer Birch. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0 home. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Twine is under it. 2 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Trent Jimbroni. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting, not shortstop, Miguel Silva.
At the plate, Miguel Silva. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. So stepping in, Santiago Chavez. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
No balls and a strike to count. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Count is 1-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Into the box now, Justin Twine. He went down on strikes last time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Tyler Stevens gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Taken high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Brennan Davis. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So striding forward now, Chase Strumpf. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive, base hit down the line. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Now a throw over to first. Into the box, Alfonso Rivas, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 0-1 delivery. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. There's 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Striding in once again, Nolan Oliger. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
The 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Nick Banks, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Nick Banks is the 2nd out in the 7th inning. So now to the plate, Kevin Vargas. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
All even now, 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Smokies are on top, 17-0. Ready once again, Mark Segunas. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Standing in now, Charcer Burks. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. This is line to left. Banks is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready for another shot now, Trent Jimbroni. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 9 on the year as the blowout continues.
Man, you can see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
At the plate now, Ian Rice. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Rice leads off first with 1 away. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Striding into the box, Ferrar Encarnacion. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he sets him down swinging. Victor Mesa is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Bryson Brigman. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. No hits to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Standing in, Braylon Marquez. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in once again, Brennan Davis, working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2 balls, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
The 3-1 pitch. Ground ball left side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Chase Strumpf. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Bro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. And that misses. 1-1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now batting, Santiago Chavez, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The pitcher, number
Corey Bird will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 33, Corey.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. And that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Justin Twine is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound, and fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing, so he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Stepping in now, Nolan Oliger. He makes the catch, and they will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
19-0 the final tonight. The Smokies scored 19 times in this one. Braylon Marquez takes the win on the mound as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. Jordan Milbrand